you don't know where the f*** my leg, you stupid bitch.
I said don't let her in this party. Now here she is in my mother party with my kid. Sure, don't with me and my family.
Oh, trust me, we're gonna get into why Jennifer is always public enemy number one on Basketball Wives. But first, let's go ahead and talk about the con man, Aaron Nichols, who actually exposed those text messages about Evelyn and her daughter, and also the other girls on Basketball Wives. Jennifer had recently posted on her IG story that she had submitted and completed her documentary. A lot of people thought it was going to be a documentary about her life, but actually it's a documentary about her ex-lover, Aaron Nichols. Nichols had been allegedly scamming people for over a decade. His victims included multiple women, the mother of his children, and also men who were said to be in an intimate relationship with him. Jennifer started dating Nichols in 2019. Because of the distance, she was living in LA and he was in Georgia, she decided to then move to Georgia. She had 2 cars and needed to have one stored until she got a place in Georgia. So what she did was give one of her cars, her Range Rover, to Nichols. When Jennifer finally found a home, she asked Nichols back for her car. Unfortunately, still to this day, Jennifer did not get her Range Rover back. Jennifer went to the police and reported her car as missing, but the police didn't do anything about it. Jennifer went ahead and lawyered up and then posted on April 24th, 2020 that Nichols, Aaron Nichols, stole her car.
T2, what about those text messages?
Don't worry, we're gonna get into that. He took to his Instagram to then clap back at Jennifer. Nichols claimed that Jennifer gave him the car and he even paid it off. Also, he claimed that he did not tell Jennifer to move to Atlanta because he was still getting over his relationship with his baby mama, and he wasn't looking for anything serious. He also claimed that Jennifer was very vengeful and also wanted to ruin his life. He even shared text messages between him and the convicted felon, Tim Norman. Nichols claimed that him and Norman had similarities in their relationship with Jennifer. And of course, Nichols released the text messages between him and Jennifer where she's exposing and trashing her fellow cast members from Basketball Wives. And let me just pre-warn you, it's very disturbing. The first message is about Evelyn. It says, "I hate these messy bitches. Evelyn made me want to slap the shit out of her. I should have leaked her daughter's nudes. I could have exposed her ass." Jennifer is pretty sick for this. Why would you want to expose Evelyn's daughter? She's not even on the show, and what did she do to you? Then Jennifer talks about Shaunie. Jennifer continues, "But I want to break these bitches, baby. All of them, especially Shaunie. She was talking shit about me, saying Shaq cheated on her like it was a lie." Then she goes on to mention Malaysia. She said Malaysia, or should I say ghetto ass LaQuisha, doesn't even have a mind of her own. Whatever Evelyn and Shaunie says, Malaysia hops on board. She licks their effing Jennifer. But this also let us know that the drama on the show is real. And now it makes a little bit more sense why Jennifer always seems like the odd man out, or should I say woman out. So is Jennifer the crazy ex-girlfriend, or is there some validity to what she was talking about? There were many threads on Lipstick Alley where they were exposing Nichols. There are many victims giving their testimony. There was even a woman featured on The Breakfast Club with Jennifer and her lawyer where she talked about how she was driving the cars to different states.
Instances where he would ask for me to pick up a luxury car in a certain state and then deliver it to a different state. He stated again that he was a dealer, and these were people that were leasing or financing or purchasing the cars from him. Now, the places where I picked up these cars were dealerships, but they weren't his. Right. He also stated that he had a cleaning company. He stated that, he had different foundations. So he had a number of businesses, but all of the businesses were attached to a post office box that I used as well. There were no physical addresses for any of these buildings, for any of these businesses. But again, this was the person I chose to be in a relationship with, so I believed him when he told me whatever it was. At the conclusion of the relationship, as I mentioned when I spoke with the mother of one of his children, that's when we found out that, again, all of these things were fictitious and he had been doing this to a number of women. And that's why we chose to put that post up.
Nichols has been known to go by fake names. Usually he goes by Nick, which is short for his last name, Nichols. One of his victims and many others have stated that he'll lie about his occupation. He'll say that he's either an ex-football player, ex-boxer. He'll also say that he's in the entertainment business. Not only did Nichols steal cars, he also stole money from these women, Jennifer, Ramona, and one of the mothers of his 10 children. She stated on Lipstick Alley that she gave him around $45,000 and he was supposed to then give her $50,000 back. 8 months later, she couldn't put food on the table or even pay her rent. He never gave that money back, and he even denied the paternity of the child. How would Nichols get away with just stealing people's cars? He would wash the titles. Now, some of you might not be familiar with that term. This was a common practice back during Hurricane Katrina. A lot of the cars were flooded, and so there would be salvage titles. Anytime that happens, you're supposed to let the DMV know. So what would end up happening was that people would wash the titles, get rid of all the information about the car, then move it to a new state, get a new title on it, fix the car up, and then sell it again. Except in this case, Nichols was using luxury cars. So where is Nichols now? There is no record or any information on what's going on with Aaron Nichols. There's no trace of him online. He doesn't have an Instagram, a Facebook, nothing. Also don't have a record of him ever being served or being arrested or any reports about him. The update that we have about Aaron Nichols is from Jennifer, where she said that her documentary is going to be coming out and VH1 will be putting out the documentary. I will say, if you are a victim, please speak out. Please don't be afraid. Go ahead to your local police department and report this. And also, Jennifer did post the email to her lawyer, so I'm pretty sure they're still representing more victims. These allegations are true. This man should not be able to do this to anybody else. So with your help, maybe the healing process can then begin. As we find out more information, we'll definitely keep you guys posted. Thank you for checking out the channel. Make sure you guys subscribe and also hit that like button.